Hello, and thank you for taking the time to review our first half of 2025 highlights. My name is Aaron, and a consultant certified in Employee Central, Time Management, and Reporting. I am located in London, United Kingdom, and work for Veritas Prime, a global SAP SuccessFactors partner. We are one of the world's leading HR transformative consultancies, specializing in implementing and supporting SuccessFactors with clients across the globe. As part of our release coverage, I'll be reviewing some key release updates for time management. For complete release analysis, you can contact us on our website at veritasprime.com. And for current clients, please reach out to your project manager or CSM. Let's begin by looking at our first key highlights. This enhancement to the quick approval cards to include details that are specific to the temporary time information change. The new version shows details include duration, the time of temporary time information, and the name of the holiday calendar or work schedules that's being assigned. As the first existing temporary information cards were generic workflow cards and didn't provide details information about what exactly requires for an approval, and this made it difficult to provide a quick approval without actually opening the details of the workflow. Now you'll be able to see more details in the quick approval cards. On the second feature, previously the device time was always considered for time recording. If, for example, the device time is 9 a.m. and the time event is also recorded at 9 a.m. This is always based on device time. However, the new functionality in SAP SuccessFactors web or mobile application, the actual recorded time of a time punch will be the user's time that is based on the server. So regardless of the device time, the system captures the actual server time as the recorded time, and the user is notified through a on-screen communication. This will prevent all time fraud in employees' attendance. Looking into timesheet and time off UI, clock time users now can select the first or second half of the day when creating an absences request without having to enter the start and end time. Previously, users have to enter the start and end time of their absences. Therefore, the absence duration field on the time off UI for time tracking customers will have this new functionality where the fields lets clock time users to select the following new fields, which is full day, first half day, second half day, or custom duration. The full day will be set as a default, and the custom duration options let employees enter the start and end times of their absence requests. If your company policies only allow full day recording for a time type, it will only shows full day value, as you can see right here in the screenshot. Now looking into timesheet UI. As part of a quick create experience, create actions will be added on the timesheet UI where you can use to create both time recording and also absences. When you choose creating records, the new dialogs open, which you can now use to record your time. This features also allows you to record time in multiple days, which previously you cannot. However, the record button, which will still be available, only lets you record time for 1 day. When you choose create absences, the standard absence dialog of the timesheet UI will also open. And these changes not only improves the user experience, but also making it more efficient for employees to record their time more efficiently. Next is preventing error in timesheets. So the timesheet submission added a new process to ensure that a timesheet is blocked from submission when there are any unresolved discrepancy. So for example, if the limit is 20 hours for employees to record time, and if the employee exceeds more than that, it will create an error. So if there is any error existing on the timesheet, they won't be allowed to submit their timesheet. Only after the error is resolved, the timesheet are only able to be submitted. Now for timesheet approvals, you now can configure timesheet with flexible approval periods. Previously, it was a week or a full month. However, this time you can change it to weekly and monthly timesheet, and also 2 weeks and 4 weeks, and also half a month. The approval period that you define will be reflected on the timesheet UI and on the quick approval card for timesheets, and also in the timesheet approval center. This also makes it flexible for approval periods by creating the time record in the approval period object. Please note that each feature will have different implementation effort from 0 to high, and which could take more than 8 hours to complete. Thank you for taking the time to review the time management key highlights, and please reach out if you have any queries.